So children, come back to the living world. We were discussing about the properties of living organisms, and which were those? The first one growth, the second one reproduction, and the third one is metabolism. Then what is metabolism? It is the total of all biochemical reactions taking place in our body. Okay, that is the biological reactions or biochemical reactions taking place inside our body, and this is the defining feature of living organisms. Okay, now what is metabolism? Metabolism is of two types. It is one is anabolism and another one is catabolism. So let us see what is anabolism and what is catabolism. Yes, metabolism is of two types. I told catabolism and anabolism. Catabolism is the breakdown of complex molecules into simple ones. Complex to simple is catabolism, and anabolism simple to complex. Simple things or simple molecules combine together, join together to form complex molecules, that is anabolism. Example for anabolism is a photosynthesis. What happens in photosynthesis? Carbon dioxide plus water forms glucose. Okay, here carbon dioxide and water are simple molecules and they combine to form the complex molecule of glucose. Okay, that is anabolism. And here energy is used with the use of energy, and in the case of catabolism what happens is energy is released, and example for catabolism is respiration. That means breakdown of nutrients inside our body with the help of oxygen is example for catabolism. And together catabolism and anabolism is known as metabolism. Okay, now so the third property of living things is metabolism, and then the fourth one cellular organization. Fourth property is cellular organization. That means organisms are made up of cells. Cell is the unit of organisms. Okay, we'll discuss in detail about this later. Just understand that organisms are made up of cells. That means if one thing is to be called as living, what should be there? Cells should be there. Then the fifth property is fifth characteristic feature is consciousness. That is aware of our surroundings. Okay, and we have sense organs like you know that which are the sense organs? Make a list of that, and with the help of the sense organs, organisms can understand what is happening around them. Okay, that means that is known as awareness of the surroundings. That is otherwise known as consciousness. We are conscious. Organisms are conscious of their surroundings, and all organisms are aware of their surroundings, and so this is the defining property of organism. Then human is the only organism having self-consciousness. Okay, we are the only organisms having self-consciousness. We know what we are. That is known as a self-consciousness. So these are the 5 main properties or characteristic features of organisms, and there are many others as which are the excretion, respiration, then digestion, many things are there. So how can we define organism? An organism taking into consideration of all these features, so we can define living thing or organism as a self-replicating, evolving and self-regulating interactive system. which is capable of responding to external stimulus. Okay, then what is organism? Organism is self-replicating. Self-replicating means reproducing. Replica means copy. Self-copying, that means reproducing, producing young ones. Then evolving. Evolving means undergoing change. Undergoing change. We discussed about growth, change in size, and then mass, etc. So change, undergoing change, and self-regulating. Self-regulating interactive systems. So many metabolic systems are there inside our body, and they are respiration, excretion, then circulation. All these systems are there inside our body. So all these systems interact with each other, and there is a regulating system, self-regulating system inside our body. Otherwise, what will happen? One system will go in one side, another system will go in another side. So our body can control or coordinate all these systems. So we can define as a self-regulating interactive system capable of responding to external stimuli. Capable of responding to external stimuli. What is stimuli? Stimulus. Something which makes us respond. A thing which makes us to respond is known as a stimulus. Plural stimuli. Singular one stimulus, many stimuli. Okay, for example, hot. What happens if we touch a hot object, or if we touch a glass of hot water, very hot water, will withdraw our hand, don't we? Why? Because heat is the stimulus there, and what is our response? Response is withdrawing our hand. So we respond to stimulus. So we can say that so many other stimuli are there. So how can we define an organism? Organism is self-replicating, evolving, and self-regulating interactive system capable of responding to external stimuli. Okay, so next we'll meet in the next class. Okay.